Hello everyone, we are back and I am going to try to not wax quite so poetic in this video. Oh my lord, sorry about that, make you seasick. So what I'm going to do is mark off a 3-inch wide panel down the side because that's the width of the base. So I'm going to put my center line of the thingy onto the center seam. And we want 1.5 inches from the middle. So we'll take the 1.5 inch line, line it up with that. Same at the bottom, line it up with the seam. And that does appear to be lining up down here with my felt pad. So I'm going to run a line down these, and then I'm going to flip it to the front side, and we'll see what stencils I can get to stick. And I will try not to talk so much this video because the last one got very long. Anyway, let's get started. Let's see how we did. Ugh, why are all of you like this? I hate these pens. Oh my lord. This is not going to get easier, is it? Oh, the things that we're learning. I guess we need the heat pens. Ugh, what a pain. I mean, it's there. Kind of. I don't exactly understand what the carrier is because it's wet. Like, you can feel that it's wet and it leaves white marks on your hands, but it doesn't always leave them on your project. Ugh, so annoying. You gotta line it all back up. Annoyed. Well, it's what we've got at the moment until I order more pens, I guess. I don't think these pens would be bad on any other fabric. And I will... See? Like, why? Like, am I using them too fast? Deposit chalk. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is try to get some shapes on here that we can work on and continue this. Anyway, I'm not gonna chat for too long, and I will just speed ahead through this, and I will show you where we're at in a bit. Look, it literally didn't even put down that entire line. Okay, well, the world leaves things to be desired in the form of Sashiko marking pens, at least for this. Okay, it's not leaving anything. You are trash. Okay, not gonna get mad. Not gonna get mad. We'll try a different pen. We'll try the chalk marker. We're gonna get through this. Well, hello, we are back, and it has been several days because I made this exponentially harder. Not only did I put in base felt, I had the brilliant idea of putting it in down the sides as well, because that wasn't complicated enough. But what I did was I stitched pretty much everything you see prior to putting on the backing, which looks insane. I'm well aware of that. I was trying again to keep it flat more than anything. But what I did is I went inside first and just did like a whip stitch with these two pieces folded together like that. Stitched it across so that it would flex. And then folded it back up. And then all I did was stitch up the center with the plus signs. And then I crossed over ones that were already there down each side and just kind of fudged in the seam lines, because bizarrely the sides of this are not exactly the same length. Shocking that the evil bag doesn't match. Here's the other side. I think it actually looks pretty cool. The bag and the reason I actually did it is the stitching got a lot easier once it had some shape and was kind of holding itself up. It's easier to just drop your hand behind while you're stitching and sewing blind. So that got a lot easier. I was able to get this dupe of the original pen we were using on this thing, and it just came in a bag with no explanation. I will link it down below if you would like to get your own bag of what are hopefully heat erase pens. But they come with 3 empty pen holders that you can put your pieces in. I'm looking for the one that I had open because it used a lot. Yeah, check it out. So this one is a new one. This is the one I put in, and that's just from drawing these dashed lines down either side on both sides of the piece. That's all I drew, and it used up a good inch of the heat erase stuff. Now what we also have are chalk marking pencils from Roxanne's. I've used the cheap ones from Clover and a couple other like Joann's brands, and they're terrible. They're awful. They're waxy. They don't write on anything. This one is water soluble though. But I realized that I don't even own a pencil sharpener anymore. I only use mechanical pencils because twisting motions really bust my hands up from all the crochet. And then lastly, we have this Clover marking pen that I'll be trying out. And this one is also heat erase, but it looked like it had a smaller point on the tip. I do not think it is smaller, actually. Ugh, this doesn't have a pen in it. What about you? Nope, it's the same or worse. Perfect. So we have a much more expensive version of the same thing is what we do have. Good to know. So this is perhaps identical to these, just with a fancier name and better packaging. We will find out. But I think that this is where we are for this one. I might mark out the bottom here and see. Oh, I should have marked the bottom before I put these things in, because now it's going to be real hard to get that to lay flat. Well, lessons learned. Anyway, we will try. Good God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All of you, stop it. I don't know why they send you so many for like $5. It's alarming to me. This was not my smartest moment. Now I can't draw on this without bending the other felt. All right, well, we'll try our best. Maybe if I fold you together and I accordion you. How about that? What if we become yes, accordion was the answer. Okay, let's try and mark out something simple, even if it's just a seed stitch that I can follow later, and we'll test these. Well, I mean, we'll test one new pen, and then if I can find a pencil sharpener. Where would I even have a pencil sharpener? Do I have a pencil sharpener? I have knives. Well, we'll go looking, but either way, we'll try this new pen on the horrible, weird fabric and see if it helps at all. Thank you, and we will give this a try. I walked away for like 3 minutes and then came back. I still think it's trash, and I will still flip it off again if given the chance. This was like I mean, it's fine. And we're going to give all of these much more fair try that's not on the fabric made by the devil. But I do not think that this was any better than the garbage trash pens. And so back to the garbage trash pens we shall return. It is where we are most comfortable, apparently. Why are you like this? You're not even putting down color now. Why do you have to be like this? See, and then these bootleg, horrible, cheap ones, fine. They're like, oh, whatever, we don't care about your terrible, weird, stretchy t-shirt fabric. It's fine with us. We don't mind a bit. Okay. We're okay. We're just going to finish tracing it and do the bottom, and then that will be the end of this part. And then we will do the panels, and then we will be done with this bag, and we can put it away forever. We are back, and here is the bag in its current state. It has 3 pieces of felt in it now. This came through from all the way on the other side, so now we know we need to put a separator in there when we trace. I chose like a simple mountain pattern, and then realized that part of the variegated thread was the exact same blue that I just dyed this, so part of it looks like I didn't even stitch it, and that's okay. We're going to let that ride. And then this is the other matching side. And the handles. So this is kind of where we're at. I have ordered a pencil sharpener so that we can test that last different chalk item that should wash out. But basically the next video will be us working on the panels. And I do think it will make it easier to work these panels now that I have these little edgy bits in, because it just kind of holds it away from your hands. So you're not just stabbing the bejesus out of your fingers, which is what I did until I had all the felt in. But anyway, I do think it's getting better. It's getting something. It's definitely different than it was. Is it less ugly? Sure. I don't know that it was ugly before. It was just poorly designed, but we'll go with it. And I'm very excited to show you the next portion, but it will be a few days because I want to get back to finishing my Halloween stitch along that I do every year, which is Stitchtober 4.0. If you would like to embroider along with me, you can go join the Weaverbirds in my online group. Shout out to all of my patrons. You are the wind beneath my wings. Literally, I couldn't do all these weird unboxings and crafts without you. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!